Oh, here we go. We're already getting some battles. Bunch of Europe is being pushed back by Ukraine and Belarus. There's Germany. France is dropping in population. Shocking there. France always drops in population. The battle has already started, and I've barely done anything. Welcome back to Super WorldBox Simulator. My name is Crow, and today we have a very special video for you today because I'm going to be doing something kind of inappropriate, kind of not good. We're going to take this beautiful representation of the world map, which we found on the official Discord for this game, and we're going to simulate World War III. Take a look at my lovely world. I've been busy populating it with different countries. Now, please do not get mad at me if I didn't get your country. There's only so much room. Like when I was getting in on Europe and I was like trying to get more buildings, like more towns in here, there just wasn't enough space. So for example, sometimes you had to just put in a bunch of Europe or Belarus. That one managed to fit, but a bunch of Europe represents everything in this space. Let's take a look at our map. I'll show you all the countries and then we will begin to proceed to let the simulation run, let the simulation populate, and then from there, we will begin World War III. Starting off with my beautiful country of Canada. This was the first establishment that I made. This is Canada. This is central Canada. Still north from where I live, right? This is more like northern Ontario. I live kind of down here between this lake and this lake. I live in this space. But we got the regular Canada. Then we got French Canada. The French Canadian, the Quebecer. And then I made northern Canada and then like really North Canada, like super frozen Canada. If this was the real part of my country, they would be living in igloos. And then we made western Canada for all you Vancouverites out there, all you BC folk on your mountainous terrain here. Western Canada is a go. Then you have America. I was simply just gonna make one America, but then they kept expanding on accident, so I made Eastern America. Then they expanded out to very West America, Western America. Oh, and don't forget our lovely, technically still America, Alaska up here. And then you move down to Mexico, and I added Jamaica. And for some reason, they're breeding like crazy. How are there 108 people in Jamaica? I don't get that. And I was simply going to do South America, but then I made Brazil, Peru, Colombia, Argentina, and Chile. I chose some of the bigger countries I could find in South America. Moving on to Africa, I was simply going to do South Africa and North Africa, but I decided to make Middle Africa and very North Africa, as well as very South Africa. Oh, and Madagascar, because Madagascar is cool. Yes, I know, there's like 300 countries in Africa. I get it. I'll get there eventually. Don't forget lovely Australia, guys. I know Australia is a big place, and we only have the one country. I even tried to make New Zealand. I wanted to put elves on New Zealand for no reason at all. Lord of the Rings fans, what's up? But the elves tried to swim off of the island, so I was forced to kill them. And over in Asia, you've got India and Thailand and China, and more China, because China takes up this whole space here. Japan, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Iran, and Pakistan, and Saudi Arabia. I know there's more countries in here, but again, it's kind of hard to fit them all in. Then we have one of my favorites, guys. We have Russia, but the problem is Russia's pretty big, so I included also Russia, very cold Russia, and still Russia. And then Europe, I managed to get the UK, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Germany, France, Ukraine, Belarus, a whole bunch of Europe, Italy, Bulgaria, and Spain, and Turkey. I understand there's more countries. I tried to put a civilization here and call it more Europe, and I tried to put a civilization here and call it even more Europe, but the dudes wouldn't build civilizations. They ran off in every direction. Oh, and don't forget Iceland, because Iceland's amazing. As you can see, I tried to make Greenland, but they did not want to live here, and they're trying to swim to Iceland. They're probably going to die. This is our lovely world map, and now we're going to start the simulation and let them progress. To begin the population, right now they cannot attack each other. They will not die of lack of food. They will not die of old age, nor can they expand. I just want the populations to increase. Begin the simulation. Unpause the simulation. As you can see, Middle Africa, people are moving out. They're expanding, going for resources, going like that. I think we should start adding resources, maybe adding some animals, adding rain. Where are these people swimming? Hello? Why are you leaving Canada? Who would want to leave Canada? Canada's amazing. French Canada is expanding. Regular Canada is farming. It's great. We have to start the simulation off by giving these guys what they need. So for example, we're just going to start dropping a whole boatload of rain. Get the trees going. Get the civilizations good to go. Drop that rain over in North America. And then we can drop that rain over here in Europe. Get Europe flourishing. Little bit of that Russia action. Get Russia flourishing, especially North Russia. And don't forget all about the Asias, the Middle Easts, the Japan. Even in Africa. Super North Africa will hook you up. And then down here, all of these Africas, South America, hook you up with some rain. And Australia, you could really use some rain, Australia. We all know that. Now we're going to start putting in some regular sheep animals. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to drop a whole bunch of sheep. Don't mind me. I'm gonna be honest right now. I think my civilizations are expanding. Hold on, let me take a look at here. Let me pull up my expansion key. And let me take a look. More China in God? How? I thought we had no expansion rules going. Okay, so you're technically also even more China. Kazakhstan has 2 people. Are you still part of Russia? I think this is going to be part of Russia. And you're going to be more... K for more Kazakhstan. I don't want to spell Kazakhstan anymore. Over in Europe, bunch of Europe's doing well. Ukraine is going great. France up to 17 people. The UK is at a whopping 6. The Norways and them are doing really good. Italy, Bulgaria, Turkey. What is this? What's between Saudi Arabia and Turkey? Between Turkey and Saudi Arabia is Iraq and Syria. So we're going to go with Syria. India, Thailand looking good. Australia looking good. Double checking. Oh, we have still even more Russia. Still even more Russia, because Russia's huge. Very cold Russia up to 19 people. You go, very cold Russia. How's Canada doing? Any more accidental Canada expansions? Technically America, French Canada, Western America, very Western America, Eastern America looking good. Mexico, Jamaica's at 108 people. I don't understand why. Why are all these people... Hold on. Look at all the people going across the ocean. No wonder Jamaica has 108 people population. There's 108 white dots moving to Jamaica. Apparently everyone wants that island lifestyle. Jamaica's not going to survive. How are they going to fit 108 people? Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaica is the power in the world with the largest population. Let's continue to drop resources. We have those. Let me drop some berry plants. Drop them berry plants. Make sure that we have lots of... Oh my god. How many berry plants did I just drop there? I didn't even drop that big of a berry plant thing. Let's do a sparse berry plant. Just kind of tickle it, right? Just tickle the berries. That's a sentence, guys. I didn't mean to say that. I'm so sorry. I'm just dropping berries everywhere. Berries out in Asia, berries in Russia. There's a great berry belt of Europe and Russia right there. That's just disgusting. I didn't mean to drop so many berry bushes. Now, let's speed up our simulation. Oh, no way. Do we have an expansion right here? Who's this? Who's expanding out of the desert here? We're gonna call it Extra Africa. I turned off expansion. I don't know what's happening, guys. Let's fast forward the time. Get these populations really moving. So we're gonna go ×3 speed. Get the people moving. And I'm gonna give them more to keep like increasing their resources. So I'm gonna very, very gently start dropping metal into the world. And we're just gonna give them some love resources. Not everyone, but we're gonna start dropping resources to allow them to expand, allow them to evolve. Japan's gonna have some up here in Russia. Just start, over here in Europe. Yep, get those European countries going. Canada needs all the ore, all the metal to expand, and the Americas need to expand as well. Beautifully. And here is Jamaica. I don't understand why everyone wanted to swim to Jamaica, but they did. And then some gold. Because everyone likes a little bit of gold out here in North America. Some gold over here in Europe. No beggies and choosies. Some African gold. Get that rockin'. Just gonna spread the wealth. And then once we allow these populations... Oh, Africa's expanding. Or Australia's expanding. My bad. Once we give these people enough resources to truly flourish, we are going to create World War III, and it will be glorious. Let's peek in on populations. Not bad. Pakistan's at 40. Not too shabby. China's not doing too bad. Even more China, South India, and India. What's happening in Australia? Okay, so we have Southern Australia, South Australia. I still don't understand how they're expanding. I call shenanigans. And then North Australia. Russia's looking good. Russia's looking good. Europe is looking really good. I like to see that they're bordering on each other now. Eventually, they'll be fighting each other, which is exactly what we're looking for. The rest of this looks fantastic. Everything is going swimmingly according to plan. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are almost ready to begin war. Still even more Russia, up to 58 people. They're loving life over here at this ocean. I think we're going to slow down time. Let's take time. Let's just slow it right down. Back to normal. And now we're going to have our little bit of fun. World population's at 14, almost 1,500 people. Let's fix things. Let's do kingdom expansion on, hunger on, forever peace off. This is going to begin the huge World War III fight. I'm very curious to see who's going to get mad at who's going to crouch into whose territory, because as you can see, oh, here we go. We're already getting some battles. Bunch of Europe is being pushed back by Ukraine and Belarus. There's Germany. France is dropping in population. Shocking there. France always drops in population. The battle has already started, and I've barely done anything. Germany at 14 people. UK's over there. Sweden and Norway is almost wiped out. There's only 3 people left in Norway, being invaded by Finland and Sweden. Russia looking strong over here. I think Europe's going to wipe themselves out. And then I want to see what's going to happen. Italy down to 8 people. Turkey doing well. Iran is being wiped out by Pakistan. My goodness. The African tribes are fighting each other. Taking a look over here, there's not seem to be a whole lot of fighting over here. Jamaica at 108 people. I'm assuming they're all going to starve because there's 108 people in Jamaica. Canada looks to be pretty peaceful. Very, very shocking. But Europe, Germany at 8 people. France down to 5 people. Ukraine has built a beautiful castle and it is being destroyed. Ukraine's castle is down. Bunch of Europe is completely wiped out. Bulgaria is going strong. Italy down to 5 people. Spain is strong. France and Germany are duking it out. What happened to Denmark? Denmark got destroyed. No. How did that happen? So once Europe is done beating themselves out, for example, France just got wiped out. How are we going to encourage them to go and fight the other countries? Like, for example, South India and India, right? Australia, is it going to cannibalize itself? Madagascar is taking over this complete island. Problem is, they're probably running out of resources right now. They're probably out of wood and stuff. It's a little awkward. How do we encourage people to fight more? Look at all this death. Germany is trying to rebuild. They have 1 person left. I think Germany, it just defended themselves. This little blonde person is the only German in the area. No, someone's come from the north. Someone's come from Sweden to beat up Germany. No, how dare you? Don't beat up the Germans. So far out of Europe, we've got Belarus, Finland, and Sweden and Spain as the powers. A little bit of Bulgaria, but how do we encourage people to fight more? What if I speed up the time and get this game aflow, and will we see more people fighting over here? For example, we have all these people in America, Western Canada. How do I encourage them to fight? I would love to encourage them to go across the ocean and fight each other. Now we have some interesting developments. People are starting to expand and then getting fought down. So the expansions are so far failing as all these countries continue. See, look, here's an expansion of very cold Russia. If I was smart, I would figure out how to make an alliance of all these people. Kazakhstan is getting wiped out. Kazakhstan is done. GG. Part of Russia is still alive. Mongolia is very strong. 27 people. Mongolia and Russia are currently fighting. You can see the yellow dots and the green dots fighting. Russia still going strong. Still even more Russia. Very powerful at 45 people. Mongolia continues to breed. China doing very well. Wasn't there something here with China? Not anymore. Whatever this was, it's gone. That might have been like North China, but it's gone now. Japan, the Nippon country, is still going very strong. India, 30 people. Thailand at 25. Australia has pretty much wiped out the rest of Australia and are now the only powers on Australia. It seems like south half of Africa has expanded here. Madagascar is at 20 people. The other African nations, well, there was an African nation here, it is wiped out, and that was expansion over here. Weren't there a couple other countries here? Saudi Arabia and Pakistan has wiped out whatever was located here. They're gone. Wait, that's Turkey. Turkey's gone, and Syria's gone. Kazakhstan's gone. The Belarusians are doing very, very well. Hold on, are they allied with Finland? They look very similar. Sweden, Finland, Belarus are alive. UK have a whopping 4 people. They're just kind of chilling on their island here, doing their own thing. Over in the Canadas, regular Canada. Regular Canada's being wiped out by the French. French Canada is destroying regular Canada. Say goodbye to regular Canada. They're going down. Northern Canada is strong. Western Canada is strong. Northern Canada, frozen Canada is dead. Technically, America going very strong over here in Alaska. Central Canada, my home, gone. Now all we have is Americans expanding. And say French Canadian, 38 people. Northern Canada, Western Canada. Oh, whoa. What do we have here? What kind of an expansion is this? Is Western Canada attacking as a French Canadian? Yes, they are. What? Northern Canada, I'm sorry, just sent an exposition out to French Canada. You'd think I'd have to create the war. No, the war is just occurring. The war over Canada is occurring. I wonder if Western Canada and Northern Canada are ever going to go at it. And what are they going to do about technically America up here? I see Jamaica is finally starting to expand out, trying to move away from home. Colombia, Venezuela has expanded. Bolivia has expanded. Brazil, Argentina has expanded. Chile has expanded. Chile has expanded twice. South America is doing very well. Africa has expanded a bunch. Very beautiful. Madagascar is just chilling. Middle of Africa, North Africa has expanded. East Africa has expanded. Extra Africa has expanded. Saudi Arabia doing strong. Pakistan doing strong. India doing strong. Thailand and China. China's doing very, very well here. Mongolia holding their own with an expansion. Still Russia has expanded over here. All sorts of Russian countries doing very, very well. What happened to Finland and Norway are wiped out. Sweden and Belarus are Sweden, Belarus, Bulgaria, and Spain. Oh, and don't forget the UK. You can't forget the whopping 4 UK people or the 5 Icelanders. Now, this is going well. This is going beautifully, but it's just too chill. We need to escalate. We need to introduce a force to get these guys motivated. And I think the answer to that is going to be a zombie plague. Because when I'm thinking about, World War III, I think about the zombie plague. And where will the zombie plague start? I'm thinking up here where Norway and Finland once were. So we're going to drop a zombie plague. And I mean a zombie plague. Just absolutely drop the zombies up here. We're gonna make a zombie nation. Finland and Norway are going to move out into the world and take over Sweden to start. Poor Sweden being wiped out by the zombie plague. That seems unfair. Let's go over here and let's get down and give China a zombie plague. Because, this seems like another fitting place for zombies to go, to China. Get a zombie plague over here. Get them rocking in China. Africa needs a little bit of a zombie plague. We'll spawn them right here in the open. Get them going and we'll go from there. Oh, and don't you worry, right here in the middle of America and Canada, we are dropping a zombie plague. Let's move in and take a look. The zombies are doing a pretty good job over here. They're attacking Northwest Africa and East Africa. Up in Europe, all of them are gone. Finland, Sweden, and Norway all gone. Belarus is next. The zombies have taken over the north of Europe. Down in China, the zombies have done a fantastic job wiping out most of China. Thailand holding strong against the zombie horde, and more China still alive. These guys are very durable. Japan just kind of chilling here on their island, only 10 people strong. Australia expanded 4 times. They're doing great. Africa looking really, really good. Madagascar. Wow, Brazil and Argentina are looking fantastic in here. And in the Americas, oh my goodness, middle of America, Western Canada, all of Central America wiped out. All we have left is very West America. French Canada, Northern Canada is weak, but they're still surviving. Are there still zombies in this area? There are. Zombies are still lurking all throughout Central America. Every time somebody goes to travel, boom, death by zombie. In fact, the zombies are still here in very Western America, still acting as a plague. Technically, America's doing very well. Everyone loves Alaska. Northern Canada not holding on. It seems that French Canada is going to be best Canada. Let's move on to our next plague. Right in the Middle East, we're going to drop fiery demons, and they're gonna have a little bit of fun working their way through this entire place. World War III is not just everyone fighting themselves. It's not just zombies. It's also demons, because World War III. You can see the demons beginning to expand, taking over the world, about to defeat civilization. Bulgaria's in trouble. Pakistan's in trouble. Whatever this place was is gone. Saudi Arabia got wiped out, and now they're working their way out into Africa, up into Europe. Bulgaria is going to meet some problems very soon. Now, my lovely Russians, these guys are getting along beautifully. Of course they are Russians. Why would Russians fight Russians? That's not how we do things here in Russia. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the snow to Russia. Russia's a cold country. They need their snow. So up here near very cold Russia, we're going to drop these ice people. And I mean drop ice people. We're going to make Russia very cold. Very cold. It seems like our hellish African people, hellish Middle Eastern people, that's just a lot of hellish people going on. Maybe if they're killed fast enough, the fire won't spread so quickly. Oh, Pakistan is beginning to burn. Pakistan is being attacked by the demons, but they're fighting off the demons fairly effectively, fairly efficiently. The cold is creeping north out of Russia, coming down with swift ease, moving into Russian expansions, into central Russia, into Debursk, which sounds like a Russian colony, to be quite honest. And don't forget about Still Russia at 107 people. You go, Still Russia. You have expanded very well. You've grown very well. Belarus has survived the zombie plague. I don't know how, but don't worry. The hell people are on their way. Belarus, still alive. Spain And Bulgaria's still alive? They fought off the hell demons? That is shocking. Pakistan still alive, fighting off the hell demons. Oh, the hell demons are still like right there. They might beat Pakistan. China has still lived. More China right here. Still alive. Thailand and India doing well. Japan just chilling. Russia getting very cold. Over in North America, Northern Canada has made a comeback. Up to 27 people. French Canada, they're doing very well. Up to 50 people. Very Western Canada, still doing very well. Everything in Central and Eastern North America has been completely wiped out. Mexico, oh my god, we haven't even touched this island, guys. You know what this place needs? This lovely South America needs banditos. They need banditos. And I will summon the banditos right here between Brazil, Bolivia, and Argentina. Banditos! Oh, whoa, bandits have bombs! What are they doing? Whoa, they're just bombing everything. Oh my god, I'm dropping some banditos. This is a bad idea. Oh, Central America is going to be wiped out by bandits. Oh my god. Go, my bandits. Go wipe out Central America. South America. That's South America. Africa hasn't been messed with a whole lot. Wow, the hellfire. Pakistan still alive. Bulgaria still alive. Belarus. Russia has fought off the snow very nicely. China has been expanded into more. China still alive. You know, we haven't messed with Australia yet. You know what Australia needs? Vicious bears. Vicious, hungry bears in Australia. Because why not? Maybe, let's see if they can fight off an army of bears, guys. Welcome to the Bear Nation. Oh, it's going to get bad. Sorry, Australia. You might lose this. The banditos have laid waste. Laid waste. Brazil, Bolivia, and Argentina still alive. Venezuela still alive. Banditos have done serious damage there. Jamaica still going strong. Still Russia still going strong. My goodness. Remember Australia? Do you guys remember Australia? Oh, the Australian expansion being overrun by bears. Fortunately, Australia expanded north and this lovely place is still alive. This still isn't enough. This is still not enough. Now, you know what? We're going to drop another plague right here in Canada and America. UFO sighting in Africa, UFO sighting Asia, UFO sighting Russia, UFO sighting Europe, UFO sighting. I want to put UFOs. I want to put a whole bunch of UFOs down and we're going to see what they... Oh, God. Oh, no. They're attacking down here in South America. Oh, they're wiping out. They're teleporting people and wiping them out. Oh, it's disgusting. This has been a ton of fun, but has not gone quite according to plan. I need to do a little bit of research on how to make proper alliances. I want a North American alliance versus a European alliance. You know what I mean? So I believe we're going to wrap things up with... What's this? Infinity coin removes half the creatures in the world. Okay. Flip the coin. Half the population got wiped out. Are you kidding me? That was awesome. Oh, we can summon meteors. Oh, I think this lovely Russian town right here just got wrecked by a meteor. This part of Russia? Belarus? Spain? Not enough. We need bigger. We must go bigger. Tsar bomb. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about time we end this. Oh, it's destroyed South America. What have I done? Oh, Africa, you're next. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Canada. French Canada. C'est a French Canadien, huh? The Québécois? The Québec? They said the Québécois? Oh, Northern Canada. Oh, technically America. Goodbye. Very Western America. Mexico and Jamaica. How about all through Russia? Oh my god. So much death. So much death. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is left of our beautiful world, of our beautiful home. We have a whopping 2 people. No, we don't. We have what looks like... No, there's zombies. Zombies have actually overrun anything. There's no one left, guys. That is the end. There's no one left.